Hello, 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 everyone. I am the host with the platform most, Troy here. We're back at it again, kids. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about today to talk about like just kind of what from the Treehouse, the Nintendo Treehouse, like the game presentation and stuff like that. What I'm like kind of looking forward to with like Mario Kart World, Metroid, not Metroid Prime 4, Donkey Kong, Bonanza, like kind of seeing what I'm like excited to play from just what I have been seeing and hearing. But woke up this morning, like many of you probably, to this. So I had a feeling this would happen because so if you guys haven't heard, the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 here in the US, like everywhere else in the world, is still going. They're going to be April 9th that you'll be able to pre-order the system. But here in the US, it has been delayed indefinitely. The launch date is still June 5th, which that's at least some good news, I guess. But yeah, Nintendo just GameStop updated this, and it looks like this is just the press release that Nintendo's been giving to all the retailers and stuff like that here. I feel like this isn't like a complete surprise, but it still sucks because obviously the same day that the Switch 2 had its direct, that's when Trump brought the global terrorists into the effect here. So I was even like expecting like, okay, like I guess this is it, like maybe like there might be something down the line, but yeah, like, and it could be the case here. I mean, this just sucks all around, and I mean not even just for this video game, like Nintendo in general, which was having a really I rough week to say the least, because I don't know if this is going to be necessarily the games, because again, unless it's physical games, I can see that, but digitally, I don't think that's going to change. I could be wrong. But the console itself, but honestly, like, I know some people are saying like, oh, 450 was too much. I honestly think for what you're getting with the console, and also like, it seems to be a beefy handheld device. Like, experts are in, that kind of break down like kind of performance and stuff, and people have been having hands-on experience with like games like Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy VII Remake, you know, at the events that are happening across the world for Nintendo, I believe in New York. They've been pretty impressed with how Cyberpunk's running on the Switch 2, like handheld and stuff like that. So like it's easily one of the best performing handheld PC devices. So 450 to me honestly makes sense. Like I didn't have an issue with the 450 price. Like I'm like, that checks out for like how because honestly the system's way more powerful than I even expected. So like 450 makes it a lot more sense. I was still ranging for that 450, but then like the game, particularly again, it's only Mario Kart World and 3 Nintendo Switch 2 games, but the fact that like now we're entering $80 games, that's where I'm like, oh, that's because again, it's not just because like, oh, it's Nintendo, it's also because I'm like, this is not just going to be Nintendo. And now with this, I'm now afraid of like how big the jump probably will be, because I don't know if it's going to be 450 anymore. Like the console, I do think it's going to have a price jump. Like granted, this also can be a negotiating tactic, because from what I understand that they could, the Switch is being mostly produced in Vietnam now. They moved most of their production in 2019 to Vietnam to avoid tariff, because they know because they mostly did production in China, and I know that's where most of the tariffs will probably be going. So they moved to the Vietnam to kind of like eliminate it, and it's unfortunately has been throwing back at them here regarding that here. And I know there has been negotiations to kind of at least put the tariffs on hold for the meantime and stuff like that. But like, I mean, and this could even change like Monday of next week or this time next week, or saying a different story. But if this is like just the case, like I do think this is just the sign of the time, because it's not going to be just Nintendo. Like this is not Nintendo. They're unfortunately being the front of it because they're the ones who are launching a new system this year. They're the ones that are launching new hardware, which just sucks, because it's just like, you know, like honestly, if like the Switch to Switch 2 transition should have been seamless here, and it's really just been the price of the games and just kind of the weird communication on just how like they've been dropping some information here and there, and people just in the internet going wild. But yeah, I'm just more afraid of like not even as a future of video games in general, just future of everything. Like video games is just a like just with everything going on. Like of course, this video games taking a hit, and that's why I'm mostly talking about it. But like yeah, like I'm not even like concerned about the Switch 2 anymore. I'm just like, oh shit, what is this gonna mean for everything else? And I'm just dreading this. But like Nintendo is not. It's not going to be the only one. Like, don't be surprised if Sony or Microsoft like announce that, you know, they might have to up their the current gen consoles and stuff like that, and like Game Pass might be raised up here, because it's not just going to affect like worldwide. Like it is also going to affect us like U.S. soil as well. I mean, this just sucks. This is just there's no way to put it. There's just no other way to put it outside of this just blows. Again, this has just been the rough week for Nintendo. Like this is really the worst year to launch a console with everything going on in the world. Like, and the thing is, I still think the Switch 2, like even if because it's rumor has it that it could go up 50%, potentially. So we're like talking about potentially a $720 if I did the math right. Nintendo Switch 2. That's insane. That's freaking insane. And I'm like, I know people are going to still pick that up at that price. Like, you're going to have the enthusiasts who have that disposable income, who are in those spots. Like, I don't know if I would pick it up on that price, even in the place that I'm in, where I'm like not in a bad place, like, you know, financially, like with this new job and everything. But yeah, $750 for a console, just for a console itself. I'm like, yeah, no, like at that point, like, I'll just wait at that point. This is just unfortunate, but it also like shows like the games and stuff like that has been kind of probably like wasn't really. Some people are saying like they were preparing for the tariffs, that's why it might have been that price, which I still kind of like think it like plays a little part. Like I still think it was just inflation and also a little bit of greed as well. But I'm just not. Yeah, this just sucks. Like there's just no way if Emma went about it. And again, this is just the beginning. Like if this is just how it is, like with Nintendo, like, you know, Microsoft, you know, Sony, you know, every other like third party publisher is talking about this as well. Like, and I mean, even like I'm very curious how the GTA 6 reveal is going to be. Like that's why I have a feeling they've been holding up to the chest of like, we're still doing 2025, but we're not comfortable with release date yet. Like I want to know if this is playing a big factor into that. Obviously development as well, but this is man, I did not expect to really be talking about that, because again, I wanted to talk about the games. I really want to talk about like the Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, like what I've been seeing that I'm like really excited about, Metroid Prime 4 as well. But like, god dang it, like this is the over just the black hole over everything here. Again, this could be a negotiating tactic. This could like not really go into effect, but like again, like I feel like the damage is done at this point. Like the fact that it's even get to this point is just like I am just really dreading, not just for like gaming in general in the future, but for everything else. And I'm just like, please to be, but best case scenario, they're able to make some negotiations, everything a whole, like, you know, that things can get reversed. But I mean, I'm not a betting man on this here. And I do see everybody else following. Like, it's not just gonna be Nintendo. Like, it's gonna be everybody. Like, just across the board, it's gonna affect all of us in some way or passion. And it's just gonna be one of those scenes where it's just like, you know, gaming was already an expensive hobby, as always has been, but it's just, god damn it, man, it's just dreading a potential $700 Switch. Or even if they do go up on gaming, like dreading $100 Mario Kart. Like I'm just, it's like, again, I know the quality is there. Like with Nintendo, it's like, I know the quality is there compared to like other like, you know, AAA games, but still, it's just like, that's still a very big, tough pill to swallow. And I'm just, I really just don't know what to say outside, as I say, this sucks. Like, and again, it just all goes to the root cause. It's just like, again, like, obviously I'm mad at companies. I'm mad at, like, you know, the price increase stuff, but I'm also just mad of just everything that's going on that's causing this, and also just the fact that, you know, everything's going up but wages are not. It's just been stagnant. Like, that's always that was always been my biggest issue with just the price going up in general. Is just what that, just knowing that it's like, oh man, this is going to become a premium item for a lot of people. So I hope this does work out, but I mean, I don't want to sound like a doomer or a doom and gloom kind of person, because I do try to be like positive. I do try to look on the brighter side here, but you just can't help but go like, this is gonna get worse before it's gonna get better. So, but I'm only mentioning it because, like, I don't want to call myself a video game commentator, but I do stream. I've been trying to like be more active on the YouTube, so this is the kind of content that I gotta do. So, but what do y'all think about this? I'm pretty sure no one's happy about it. I'd be really shocked if I get someone who's like, oh, I'm happy that about, you know, like, all it is. But if you are, I would love to hear about it in the comments down below. But yeah, let me know what y'all think here. Make sure to sub to the channel if you guys don't mind. And give the video a like, ring a bell for notifications. It helps a lot. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel up and running here. I do also stream here at YouTube and on Twitch as well. T_Roy Jenkins. Definitely give me some definitely come on by. Definitely come on by. Hang out with me. We'll definitely talk. We'll be doing some retro games. We'll be doing Yoshi Island this weekend, finishing up that. And then we'll be starting some Pirate Yakuza this next week, which I'm very, very excited here. But until the next time, y'all, thank y'all for the support. Love y'all. Peace.